She says it between the salmon and the creme brulee. I've been sleeping with Marcus from accounting. The restaurant hums around us. Soft jazz, clinking glasses, couples leaning into candlelight like we used to. I'm holding a velvet box with the diamond earrings she mentioned 6 months ago. They're still warm in my palm. For how long? My voice doesn't shake. That surprises me. 4 months. She sips her wine, eyes steady. No tears, no apology trembling at the edges. I needed to tell you tonight because I can't keep pretending. Pretending what? That this, she gestures between us, is enough. The waiter appears. I order dessert, too. She blinks, confused. But I'm already sliding my phone from my pocket, angling it against the wine bottle. Record. The red dot pulses like a heartbeat. Tell me about him, I say. She does. God, she does. How he listens. How he makes her feel alive again. How I became furniture somewhere between the promotion and the second mortgage. Her words pour out like she's been rehearsing, and maybe she has. Maybe she practiced this confession in his bed. I don't regret it, David. I can't. I nod. Smile even. Do you love him? I think so. The desserts arrive. I slide hers across the white tablecloth. Then you should be with him. Her relief is visible, physical. She actually sighs. You're being so mature about this. We're adults, I say, and take a bite of chocolate lava cake. It tastes like ash. She talks for another 20 minutes. Exit strategy. Apartment hunting. She'll need time to pack. Marcus has a place, but it's small, just temporary. She's so goddamn reasonable about dismantling 9 years. I pay the check. Help her with her coat. Kiss her cheek in the parking lot. Thank you for understanding, she whispers. I watch her drive away, taillights bleeding into the dark. Then I sit in my car and play the recording back. Her voice clear as a bell. I've been sleeping with Marcus from accounting. I forward it to myself. 3 times. Cloud backup. Email draft. The works. Then I call my lawyer. She moves out on a Tuesday. Marcus helps. I watch from the study window as he carries boxes to his Honda, biceps straining under her winter coats. He's younger than me. Better hair. Probably does CrossFit and knows her coffee order by heart. She knocks before entering the study. Old habits. I left the spare keys on the counter. Okay. The lawyer will contact you about the settlement. Okay. She hovers. I keep typing, eyes on the screen, watching her reflection in the dark monitor. She wants something. Absolution, maybe. Or a fight. Something to make this feel real. David, I hope you're happy, Jen, really. She leaves. The front door clicks shut with the softness of an ending. I wait 3 days. Let her settle into Marcus's small apartment. Let her tell their story to friends over wine. He took it so well, so maturely. Let her feel safe. Then I send the recording to HR. Not anonymously. My name right there in the from field. Subject line, workplace affair, policy violation. I attach the audio. Her voice, Marcus's name, 4 months of company time and company resources. The email to their direct supervisor, the one to his wife. Yes, Marcus has a wife. Took me 40 minutes on Facebook to find her. With a gentle note, I thought you should know. I hit send at 9:47 p.m. Pour myself whiskey. Wait, the fallout is nuclear. Marcus's wife calls. Jen at midnight, screaming loud enough that I hear it through her voicemail to me. What the fuck did you do? HR opens an investigation by morning. Marcus is suspended pending review. Jen's not fired, she's not married, not the policy violator. But everyone knows. The affair that wasn't a secret becomes the secret everyone whispers. She shows up at the house on Saturday. Makeupless, trembling. You destroyed him. No, I say, still standing in the doorway, not letting her in. You did. I just made sure people knew. His wife left. His kids won't talk to him. Funny how consequences work. Her face twists. You vindictive piece of you walked away clean, Jen. How's that feel now? She's crying. Real tears, not the performative kind. I loved you. Once. Then you shouldn't have said you didn't regret it. I close the door. Lock it. Lean against the wood and listen to her sob on the porch. The house is so quiet. The divorce proceedings are a bloodbath. Her lawyer argues emotional distress. My public humiliation campaign. The recording as illegal evidence. My lawyer, a woman named Patricia who wears pearls and eviscerates opposing counsel like it's cardio, argues infidelity, violation of marital trust, and the fact that California is a no-fault state. But character matters in asset division. Jen looks hollowed out across the conference table. Marcus dumped her 3 weeks after HR's suspension became termination. His wife took the kids to Portland. Jen's living with her sister now, working remote contract gigs because no one in our industry will touch her. Your Honor, her lawyer pleads. My client made a mistake, but Mr. Chen's actions were calculated to destroy her livelihood. Mr. Chen's actions, Patricia counters, were those of a betrayed spouse seeking transparency. Mrs. Chen destroyed her own livelihood through choices she stated she didn't regret. The judge splits the assets 60-40 in my favor. The house is mine. The savings mostly mine. She gets her car and half the furniture. Outside the courthouse, Jen catches my arm. Was it worth it? I look at her. This woman I married under cherry blossoms who laughed at my terrible jokes. Who I'd planned to grow old with, and I feel nothing. Ask me in 10 years. You're going to die alone. David. Maybe. But I'll die honest. She walks away, shoulders curved, and I wait to feel victorious. I don't. That night, I sit in our semi-wow bedroom and find a photo album under the bed. Our wedding. Honeymoon in Greece. Her 30th birthday. Chocolate cake smeared on her nose. She's laughing in every picture, and I'm looking at her like she hung the moon. I throw the album away. Then I fish it out of the trash. Then I throw it away again. My phone buzzes. Email from Patricia. All documents finalized. Divorce decree will arrive in 6 to 8 weeks. Congratulations. I stare at the word. Congratulations. I won everything. So why does the house feel like a mausoleum? 6 months later, Jen shows up at my door at 2 a.m. She's drunk. Not stumbling, but the kind of drunk where words come slow and true. Can I come in? I should say no. I open the door wider. She sits on the couch, her old spot muscle memory, and stares at the blank wall where her paintings used to hang. I got a job. In Denver. Good. Starting over therapy, the works. She laughs bitter. My therapist says I have attachment issues. Jen, let me finish. She looks at me, really looks, and her eyes are clear for the first time in a year. You were right. About everything. I was selfish and cruel, and I destroyed something good because I was bored. Because I wanted to feel wanted without putting in the work. I sit across from her. Why are you here? Because I need you to know. You didn't deserve what I did. And I'm sorry. Really, truly sorry. The words I've waited months to hear. They land like stones, okay? That's it, okay? What do you want me to say, Jen? That I forgive you? That we can be friends? I lean forward, elbows on knees. You broke me. And then I broke you back. We're even, are we? She wipes her eyes. Because I think we both lost. She's right. I got the house, the money, the satisfaction of watching her world crumble. But I'm still eating frozen dinners alone. Still sleeping on one side of the bed. Still seeing her face in every anniversary couple at every restaurant. I loved you, she whispers. I know I said I didn't regret it, but I do. God, David, I regret everything. Too late. I know. We sit in silence. 2 ghosts haunting the life we built. Denver's nice, I finally say. Mountains. Yeah, she stands. Goodbye, David. Goodbye, she leaves. This time I don't watch. I sell the house in spring. The realtor, a woman named Diane with aggressive highlights and a tablet full of comps, walks through room by room, noting hardwood floors and granite countertops like they're just features, not memories. She doesn't see Jen spilling red wine on the living room rug, laughing as we scrubbed at 2 a.m. Doesn't see us painting the bedroom that awful shade of yellow she insisted would be sunny, then repainting it gray a week later. Both of us covered in drips. Great bones, Diane says. Should move fast. It does. 3 offers in 4 days. I take the highest one. A young couple expecting their first kid, both glowing with that nauseating optimism of people who haven't fucked it all up yet. They walk through holding hands, talking about nursery colors. We'll be so happy here, the wife says. I sign the papers in the kitchen where Jen told me about Marcus. The pen feels heavy. Congratulations, Diane says, shaking my hand. Fresh start, everyone keeps saying that. Fresh start. Like I'm a hard drive being wiped clean. All the corrupted files deleted, ready for new data. But I still remember the password. Still know where the ghosts live. I buy a condo downtown, 20th floor, floor-to-ceiling windows, view of the city that makes me feel like I'm floating above everyone else's problems. It's all sharp angles and recessed lighting. The kind of place that looks like an architectural magazine threw up modern minimalism. Nothing soft, nothing warm, nothing that reminds me of her. The movers finish at 6 p.m. I tip them, lock the door, stand in the center of empty space that echoes when I breathe. My phone buzzes. Patricia, my lawyer, the woman who helped me win. Divorce decree finalized. Should arrive via courier tomorrow. Congratulations, David, you earned this. I stare at the word. Earned. Like revenge is a salary. Like destruction pays dividends. I order Thai food and eat it standing at the window watching the city pulse below. Thousands of people down there, all living their own small tragedies, all thinking they're the protagonist. Some guy right now is probably getting cheated on. Some woman is planning her confession. The cycle just keeps spinning. My fortune cookie. The best revenge is living well. I laugh. It echoes. The divorce decree arrives on a Tuesday, delivered by a courier who makes me sign for my own freedom. I open it at the kitchen island. Marble, cold under my forearms. The legal language is dense, impersonal. Petitioner and respondent like we're lab subjects instead of people who once promised forever. Assets divided per court order. House petitioner. Savings 60-40 split. Retirement accounts proportional division. No alimony. No further claims. I won. Every tangible thing I wanted, I got. So why does it feel like I'm holding an invoice for my own emptiness? I sign it. My signature looks different than it did 9 years ago at the marriage license. More angular. Harder. I take a photo of the decree, file it in a folder on my computer labeled closed, and pour myself whiskey even though it's 11 a.m. The glass is halfway to my lips when my phone buzzes. Unknown number. Congrats on the new place. I saw it on your Instagram. Looks good. My jaw clenches. I should block her. Should delete the message and every pixel of connection between us. But my thumbs move, thanks. Denver treating you well? 3 dots. I watch them pulse for 30 seconds. Each dot a small betrayal of my resolve. Getting there. Met someone. He's kind, boring. Exactly what I need. Something twists in my chest. Not jealousy. Something worse, relief mixed with loss. The feeling of watching someone climb out of wreckage you caused while you're still standing in it. Good. You deserve boring. The response comes fast. So do you. I set the phone down. Stare at it like it might explode. She's right. I deserve boring. Deserve someone who shows up, who stays, who doesn't need chaos to feel alive. But deserving something and knowing how to accept it are different things. 3 weeks pass. I go to work. Come home. Microwave dinners that taste like cardboard approximations of food. The condo stays pristine because I barely live in it. I exist in it, haunt it. But living requires mess and noise and evidence of humanity. My best friend, Marcus, different Marcus, college Marcus, the good one, calls on a Friday. Dude, you sound depressed. I'm fine. You're eating meals in under 5 minutes and answering questions with 1 word. That's not fine, that's a hostage situation. It's been a long year, exactly, which is why you need to get out. Meet people. Do literally anything besides sitting in your fortress of solitude judging everyone from 20 floors up. I'm not judging anyone. You're definitely judging me right now. He's not wrong. I can hear his kids screaming in the background, his wife laughing at something, the beautiful chaos of a life that works. It sounds exhausting. It sounds perfect. I don't know how to do this, I say quietly. Do what? Start over. I'm 43, Marcus. I'm supposed to have it figured out by now. Nobody has it figured out. We're all just pretending and hoping no one notices. He pauses. Download a dating app, just look. You don't have to actually meet anyone. That feels desperate. It's called trying. There's a difference. After we hang up, I sit on the couch, leather, expensive, purchased because it was the opposite of our old fabric one, and stare at my phone. I download Hinge. The interface feels alien. Prompts about love languages and Sunday mornings. Photos carefully curated to suggest personality, without revealing damage. Everyone here is selling a version of themselves just like me. I upload 3 photos. One from a work conference looking professional, one hiking last fall, one at my nephew's birthday party looking approachable. I write my prompts like I'm filling out a job application. I'm looking for someone honest. Actually honest, not honest except when it's inconvenient, honest. My simple pleasures, good coffee. Bad documentaries. Silence that doesn't feel lonely. We'll get along if you say what you mean. I'm done with subtext. I hit publish before I can overthink it. The matches come slowly at first, then faster. Women with kind eyes and complicated histories hidden behind adjectives like independent and seeking genuine connection. I swipe carefully, reading bios like their contracts, looking for red flags, for signs of Jen, for proof that everyone is just one bad day away from destroying someone. Then I see Claire, her first photo, laughing at something off camera, genuinely laughing, the kind that crinkles eyes and shows teeth. Second photo, covered in paint, standing in front of a mural. Third, reading in a coffee shop, completely absorbed, unaware she's being photographed. Her prompt, I'm looking for someone who's been broken and put themselves back together. I want to see the cracks. I stare at that line for 5 minutes, then I swipe right. It's a match. My heart does something stupid. I open the chat, cursor blinking. Hi, I'm David. 3 dots pulse immediately. Then, hi David, I'm Claire. Your profile says you're done with subtext, so I'll be direct. Why are you on here? I almost laugh. Trying to figure out how to be a person again after my ex-wife dismantled everything I thought I knew about trust. You similar story, different details. My ex-husband chose his assistant. Cliché, right? Mine chose her coworker. We should start a club. The Trusted the Wrong Person Club. Catchy. We message for an hour. Then 2. The conversation flows like we've known each other in another life. Easy but substantial, funny but real. She doesn't ask about my damage directly, but I can feel her reading between the lines, seeing the scar tissue. Finally, coffee sometime? Fair warning, I'm going to ask uncomfortable questions. I don't do surface level anymore. I stare at the message. This is the moment. I can stay in my pristine condo, safe and alone and winning my hollow victory. Or I can risk it. Risk being seen. Risk someone else having the power to hurt me. I'd like that. And good. I'm done with surface level 2. Tomorrow? 10 a.m. There's a place called Kindred on 5th. I'll be there. I set the phone down. My hands are shaking. That night I can't sleep. I pace the condo, city lights casting long shadows across the empty walls. I pull out my laptop, open the folder labeled closed, stare at the divorce decree. Then I open another folder. The one I haven't touched in months, photos, hundreds of them. Jen and me through 9 years. The wedding, honeymoon, random Tuesdays, holidays, moments that felt infinite at the time. Her face, my face, both of us smiling like we'd beaten the odds. I scroll to the end. The last photo, taken a week before the anniversary dinner. We're at her company picnic, her arm around my waist, both of us squinting into the sun. We look happy. We look like liars. I hover the mouse over delete all. My finger trembles. Then I create a new folder. Label it before, drag every photo in. Close it. I don't delete them, but I also don't look back. Morning comes too fast. I change clothes 3 times, hating myself for caring. Settle on jeans and a sweater. The kind of casual that took 30 minutes to achieve. I check my hair, my teeth, my reflection, searching for evidence that I'm ready for this. The man in the mirror looks tired. Looks older than 43, but also looks like he's trying, and maybe that's enough. Kindred Coffee is the kind of place Jen would have hated. Exposed brick, mismatched furniture, aggressively local art on the walls. I love it immediately. Claire is already there, sitting by the window, reading. She looks up when the bell chimes and our eyes meet and something in my chest unclenches. She's wearing paint-stained jeans and an oversized cardigan. No makeup, hair in a messy bun. She looks like someone who stopped performing a long time ago. David? Claire, we shake hands. Hers are calloused, warm. You look terrified, she says, smiling. I am. Good. Me too. We order coffee. Sit. The silence stretches, but it's not uncomfortable. It's 2 people trying to find the right first words after everything that came before. So, she says finally, tell me about the cracks. I laugh. Actually laugh. Straight there, huh? I told you. Surface level is exhausting. So I tell her, not everything. Not the recording, not the HR email, not the vindictive precision of my revenge. But I tell her about the anniversary dinner. About Jen's voice, flat and certain, I don't regret it. About the house that became a tomb. about winning everything and learning it wasn't enough. She listens, really listens. Doesn't interrupt with reassurances or advice, just holds space. When I finish, she nods slowly. And now? Now I'm sitting across from a stranger hoping I remember how to do this. Do what? Be honest without being broken. Want something without destroying it. That's a good goal. She sips her coffee. I'll tell you mine. I want to stop punishing good men for what one bad one did. Am I a good man? She tilts her head, studying me. I don't know yet. But you're here and you're trying, and that counts for something. We talk for 2 hours. About art and work and therapy and all the ways we've learned to survive ourselves. She tells me about her ex, about the text she found, about becoming someone she didn't recognize in the aftermath. We compare notes on lawyers and revenge fantasies and the weird guilt of wanting someone to hurt as badly as they hurt you. Did you ever get it? She asks. The revenge? I think about Jen's face outside the courthouse, about Marcus's life imploding, about the divorce decree in my drawer. I got it. It felt like winning for about 30 seconds. I meet her eyes. Then it just felt like losing slower. She nods. Yeah, that sounds about right. The coffee shop empties around us. The barista wipes down tables, shooting us looks. Outside, the city moves. People living, loving, destroying, rebuilding. Can I ask you something? Claire says. Uncomfortable question? Very. Go ahead. Are you looking for someone to fix you or someone to see you? The question lands like a punch. I open my mouth. Close it. Think. I don't know, I say finally. But I know I don't want to be fixed by someone else. I want... God, this sounds stupid. Say it anyway. I want someone who's put in the work too, who knows what it costs, who won't run when things get hard because they've already survived hard. Claire smiles. Really smiles. That's not stupid at all. What about you? What are you looking for? Someone who tells the truth even when it's ugly. Someone who's been to the bottom and climbed back out. She pauses. Someone who still believes it's possible. Is it? Possible? I think so. Otherwise, why are we here? Why are we here? Good question. We exchange numbers. Promise to text. Stand on the sidewalk outside, neither of us quite ready to walk away. This was nice, she says. Yeah. Terrifying, but nice. Want to do terrifying again sometime? Yes, she leaves. I watch her go, hands in her pockets, paint-stained and real and unafraid of being seen. I walk back to my condo. The city unfolds around me. All those lives, all those private wars and quiet victories. I'm one of them now. Just another person trying to build something new from the ruins of something old. That night, I pull the divorce decree from the drawer. I read it once, twice, every word a small death, a small freedom. Then I fold it carefully, slide it into an envelope, right on the front. Evidence of survival. I put it in a box with the wedding album I couldn't throw away, with the photos labeled before, with every artifact of the life I thought I'd have. I tape it shut. Write the date on top, May 15th, 2025. I don't throw it away, but I put it in the back of the closet where I won't see it every day, because Claire was right. The cracks matter. They're proof I survived, but they don't have to be the only thing people see. My phone buzzes. A text from Claire. Thanks for being honest today. It's rare I type thanks for listening, same. Then, dinner next week? Yes, but I'm picking the place. Your taste is probably terrible, I laugh. Send back a middle finger emoji. She responds with, there he is. The real you, and maybe she's right. Maybe this is the real me. Scarred and learning, broken and rebuilding. Done with revenge and ready for something true. I look at the city below. All those windows glowing with life. Somewhere out there, Jen is starting over in Denver. Living with her boring, kind boyfriend. Learning her own lessons about what she destroyed and why. I hope she's okay. I really do, but I also hope I never see her again. I close the curtains. Pour myself water instead of whiskey. Sit on the couch and open my laptop. The folder labeled closed sits there waiting. I right-click. Rename it Chapter 1 because that's what it was. The first chapter. The one about betrayal and revenge and winning everything while losing yourself. This is Chapter 2. The one where I learned to live in the cracks. To be honest without being cruel. To want something without needing to destroy it first. The one where I meet someone like Claire and don't fuck it up by bringing all my ghosts to dinner. I don't know how this chapter ends. Don't know if Claire and I make it past the third date. Or build something that lasts. Don't know if I'll ever fully trust again. Or if the scar tissue will always pull tight when someone gets too close. But I know this. I'm here. I'm trying. I'm awake at midnight in a condo that doesn't remember her name, texting someone new, feeling something that might be hope. And that, finally, after everything, feels like winning. Not because I destroyed her, because I didn't let her destroy me. I close the laptop. Turn off the lights. Crawl into bed, king-sized, expensive, empty except for me. Tomorrow I'll text Claire. We'll make plans. I'll probably say something stupid. She'll probably call me on it. We'll figure it out or we won't. But tonight I sleep. Really sleep. For the first time in a year, I don't dream of the anniversary dinner or the divorce or the house I sold. I don't dream of revenge or vindication or hollow victories. I dream of coffee shops and honest conversations and someone who wants to see the cracks. I dream of chapter 2. And when I wake up, I'm smiling,